Hello, welcome. This is show 132, Interacting with the Thing. And I will explain why I say the word thing. But first I want to talk to you about this incident that took today, It happened this afternoon where I live. The people here are special in the valley, even the men. And they try to do what's right. And they try to do what I want. And unfortunately, they listen to the thing. And I'm going to explain right now what I mean by the thing. That's another name for evil, low energy, negative energy. We're not going to use those titles anymore because it gives the evil leaders power, because you're giving them an identity and you're giving them power by giving them a name. You're making them be a individual, a being of light. I am working very hard to take away this low energy that I call the thing. If we call it the thing, it's an inanimate name, title. He won't be able to shape himself into a being, because the thing is weakening. It is weakening. And we can rid that thing that we call evil. We could eradicate it. And we're doing it right now, and having it started in 1999. God and Jesus. Well, I was in heaven. I was with God and Jesus. And they had their back to me. And here goes. All these evil entities started to come after me. And I'm standing there. I'm watching. And I look over to God and Jesus. Come on, guys. Help me out with this. I don't know what I'm doing. And they had their back to me. And I said, why do you have your back to me? They said, so you don't think we're helping you. And I'm like, thanks, guys. And then I learned, because the spirit guys, the angels, didn't want me to destroy these evil entities, the followers of the devil and Satan and every other name for evil. I stood there. Then I learned I was sending them to H-E-L-L. No profanity anymore, people. No profanity, please. It just brings us all down, and it empowers the thing. And then they were being destroyed. The spirit was being destroyed. Euthanized. Done. And one of the spirits says to me, Karen, can't we save these souls? And then I looked at these followers of the thing, and I said to myself, yes, we can save these lost souls. They were attached to evil, the thing. Had a tubing attached to it, and it fed them hate and anger, all these mean words. It said bad things to these people, and they couldn't get away from it. They had to hear it, and they reacted to this evil. And you know, I did too as I was growing up. And so what we did was, we cut the attachment between the thing, evil, the thing, and the devils, the evil doers, who are human spirits. So we separated it, and the evil fluid spread around. It was everywhere. And they were released from the grips of the thing. they were released. We did this for years. And we would cleanse or clean. I prefer cleanse because that's spiritual beings. We clean them. And then we sent them back to their family. We saved souls in heaven. Now, all of a sudden, the devil, the thing, was confused and disoriented. He was losing all his hatred. Tara. Yeah, that's all I could explain it as. It's Tara. He lost it. He was losing control. So all of a sudden, this being, this thing, was approaching me. And I'm standing there and say, guys, I think I need your help. God, Jesus, I think I need your help. And in an instant, Jesus was next to me. And he puts his hand on my shoulder and says, he's mine. With just the motion of his finger. The evil one of the things, no longer exists. He took it away. Destroyed it. And then God and Jesus, see, you don't need our help. We could do this. You could do this on your own. And I said, you sure? You just did. So we've been, God, Jesus, and I, and others, we brought in spirit guides and other nice, good, positive entities into our world and into the spiritual world around us. They're protecting us. My job is to rid of those things. And that's what I want all of us to strive to do. Because if we take away things like what's happening with Putin, who's being controlled by an entity, he went dark because what his being told by the thing. So if we could take away the thing, then we can start developing our souls much better. We'll heal our souls. Now with that, the men have always, we called this place the men who are, oh, this country is for the men. I think you all know how I feel about that. It's not a matter of male, female. I'm going to talk about white male and white female. This is an order. I want this done. I want the white man and the white women to connect. I want you to unite. I know the future. You treat women good, and the women will treat you good. Who are the nurses? The nurses are mostly female. Do you want good treatment? Then teach them. Teach them what you know. Did you notice that they are congregating and uniting amongst themselves? Don't get left out, man. Treat them good. There are firefighters where I live. And they were very nice men. They're just lost. And that's why I'm doing the show now. They don't know how to interact with me. They don't know how to interact with women. They only know what they were told. And that was done by receiving messages from the thing. I want to take the power away from the thing. And to do that, you got to trust me on this. If you're uncomfortable, that's okay. But women, white men, white women, intermingle, unite as one. In the future, you have to get ready, and the way to overcome the future that we're going to go through, we want, God, Jesus, and I, and others, want the white male and the white woman to unite and help each other. I don't want a white male buddying up with a black male. I'm going to talk, I had other things I wanted to talk to. But I want to say this to you. Men, trust me on this. You feel the feeling of superior and then the women are inferior. I get that. God turned you into a fighter to go to war and fight other countries. We don't have to do that anymore. Yes, we were to help Ukraine. And yes, President Biden did say, I told people to go to Ukraine and help them. But President Biden said no. He doesn't want any Americans going to Ukraine. And I am humble. And I think we should honor his request. So don't go over to Ukraine. They must know things that we don't know. Okay? Trust our president. Don't go to Ukraine to help them fight the war against Russia. There are other ways we can help them. So men, you were brought up in such a way to do the physical work because you're bigger, stronger, saving lives, and that, I want you to keep doing that. And I don't think you should feel yourself be less than a woman. Be equal to a woman, pick the women up, unite. So moving on. When you, for example, I'm the last one fed where I have lunch. The men are fed first and the women are fed second. Men, you will be punished. You will be punished. Women are to be treated equally. Men, white male, women are the only ones you could suppress and be superior to. Trust me. Intertwine and become one. I know the future. We create the future every day. And when the distant future will we be, and where we are now until where we will be in the future, we need it to be done in this manner. You got to go against the thing. I know you are fed by the thing with that supremacy. We have a lot of that in this country. Do they have it in other countries? I would like to know. Men, keep doing what you're doing. Go into be a firefighter. Go ahead and be a paramedic. Be a doctor. Help the women, and you will feel good. When you do male first, and be superior to women or better than women or mistreat women, you're giving power to the thing. He's controlling you. Give it a try, man. When you're on dinner, waitresses, give the meal first to the woman and then give it to the man. I'm a leader, and these men feed me last. Why? Because of your insecurities? You feel you need to listen to me. And that's all I'm going to say. You give power to the evil, he's going to keep coming back. And I want to tell you something. It is the evil that's influencing you and directing you. Fight it off. Be strong. Pay attention to what you're thinking of. Don't let them take control of you. And I want to say, with Jesus, he had all men as his brothers. Mary Magdalene was there at the Last Supper with Jesus. They showed you on the pictures or the paintings of the Last Supper. She was there. And you guys all think that you congregate and become guys, because Jesus are with guys. Well, us women, we're going to do what we need to do with your support or not. For men, be aware. Treat the woman with respect. I want you people to treat the women the way my husband treats me. Happy wife, happy life. And I'm going to tell you, in one way or another, you will be punished. It's up to the spirit guide. For example, my sister went out. She did bad things to me. 6 months later, she had a very severe stroke. She got a lot of her abilities back, but she can't drive, things like that. There's a man who treated me bad, yelling. And I was talking to this man that was in a wheelchair, and I was standing there out on the street. And he's getting angrier and angrier, and this man yelled back at him. And this man was threatening me. The man in the chair says, he's getting out of control, let's separate and leave. So I went back home, he went back home. I see him later on, sick. He's suffering. He's suffering. I saw him one day walking out on the street with a nurse. But then he looked at me. And he knew why he was dying. You may not know you're being punished, but I can assure you, the people in the heavens will know. Because that man threatened me, 9 months later he was dead. And he suffered. Don't let that happen to you. Because I'm putting that out there. It's not bad karma this time. It's punishment. Remember now, there are souls who come from everywhere, all us humans. They come in, and they're helping us to make this. How many minutes? Okay, I'm gonna have to stop pretty soon. But I want you to know something. God did what He did to you people. He had to punish you to make you do right. He's letting you behave, and He wants you to discipline yourself. He wants you to discipline yourself. I don't think we have white supremacy anymore, and I'm going to take that emotion away from you people. You shouldn't suffer like that. You know what? I don't want you to suffer that way. Men are used in a certain way. Think about how you're being used. Well, what God was doing was bringing us into higher level beings, and He wanted to show the universe that we are good people. We're not wannabes. We are good people. And now the whole universe is watching over us. Because despite the thing, us white people, men and women, are learning to be powerful. And when you die, you will go to, if there's such a thing in the universe, if there's life elsewhere in the universe, you're going to go and help people to become better people. What you learn here, you will take and apply it to wherever you go, whether it be in heaven, or on this earth, elsewhere, or in the universe. The white male at West Point, and all the other academies, they're getting really good teachings, and they're learning a lot. They're going to go out. They're going to help us. These men are not white supremacists. We only think of them that way. That feeling is put into us by the thing. Be aware of that. Because those men want to do good. And they want to save lives, and they want to be in the armed services. They want to be in the services. Because you get a great teaching. These people are going to be used around the planet to make things better for all and make this planet be a peaceful place. Now it's time, man. It's time to feel secure in yourself, comfortable with yourself. The things that are going to happen are going to happen. And we're going to get through it. But I want to say this. Hats off to God and Jesus. Because they made the people in the Catholic Church high-level beings. And they too will go out amongst the people on this planet and elsewhere in the universe to make lives better for all. They are learning these things. They're getting teachings and learning and knowings. I'm going to tell you this. God did good. Because now the rest of the universe, they're coming into our planet to help us. Our children are precious. Take good care of them. In all the universe, who thought we were non-wannabes or low-level beings, look at ourselves now. We have a purpose in our country, on our planet, and in the universe. You don't have to feel above or better. That's the thing's way of putting those emotions into you. Remember that. Fight those emotions away. Take control of your thinking. Take control of your gut feelings. I'm going to say this. White men, white women, intertwine and unite. Thank you. God bless you all. I love you all. I love you all. Everyone is an important person in our country, all of us. Be good, do good, stay good. I love you all. God bless.